You're not going to believe what I'm about to show you about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and one secret altcoin.
Today for the Bitcoin price with Davinci J15, we will be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and one secret altcoin, including a trading setup where we are keeping an eye on right now. First of all, we will be talking about Bitcoin. And of course, the question in everybody and their mother's mind, is Bitcoin going to break down? Or are we finally getting the breakout above the 12,000 US dollar level? Well, guys, what if I told you that we have a very surprising price target, not the one I mentioned here previously today. No, guys, I have to zoom out more. I will be showing you Davinci J15's secret price target for Bitcoin right now. And also we will be talking about Ethereum, about our next price targets after we hit all the 3 previous price targets already. Guys, you do not want to be missing out on, and of course towards the end of the video we will be talking about one altcoin which didn't pop yet, which has a high likelihood, so to speak, to pop and to bring in some massive gains. We will be talking about all of that. And also, guys, I am a man of my word. Today, a few hours ago, in the video I made before, I told you if we are hitting 4,000 likes on the video, we will be making an emergency update with Davinci J15. So this is already close enough, guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for once again scrolling down, smashing up the like button. It is really appreciated, and the more likes we are getting, the more videos we are doing in the future for you. But with that being said, I really want to come to the most important question of today. Davinci J15, how are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing good. You know what? It's a great time to be alive, right? And be in this particular space, because you could just pretty much hit the buy button on any particular coin, and you'll be rich within a year or so. So it's incredible. Yes. And it's all thanks to the Federal Reserve and governments around the world printing money. How are you doing over in Thailand there?
I couldn't agree better, man. I really love to wake up in the morning, open CoinMarketCap, research for content. It's just amazing to see, and yeah, it's amazing to reckon some serious profits along the lines with the MMCrypto family as well. I see the comment section in every single video, and it really cheers me up to see that whatever we have been doing here during the bear market, it was painful, but finally it is time to rake in some serious gains. So that really makes me happy, Davinci. Thank you so much for asking. Maybe we are pulling up the charts, talking about Bitcoin, then Ethereum, and then this one altcoin where probably no one on YouTube talked about since the last 2 years or so. I can already tell you guys, it is listed on Binance, and it will be interesting.
Yeah. All right. So Bitcoin, as you can see, we have this AB equals CD, which has a target of 15,200 here. And we talked about this for quite before, right, on the channel. And what's interesting though, which I noticed, because I did mention to you guys many times that this was the trade, right? That breakout trade is here. When we break the 12,100, even you've mentioned that, Chris, on your channel. Yes. By yourself. 12,100, right? Once we close above that, that's a good sign. But take a look at the interesting part. This is your huge percentage loss if you take this on the breakout. There's 12%, almost 13% loss of your total capital should this thing fall back down to the stop loss point, which is at $10,537 approx. And if you take a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio off of that, look where it lines up, $15,200.
Beautiful.
Interesting, isn't it? So this is almost like a guaranteed trade here. And so buying anywhere in this red box here, this red zone here, I think is a good deal. And make sure that you'd only lose, like, of course, only 5% of your current portfolio that you have in whatever exchange you have that money at, that you're trying to trade with. Very important not to bet the farm and try to go gambling and go try for a big one, because that's exactly how you get wrecked. That's not playing from a position of strength. You need to manage your risk and understand that anything can happen. Let's just say tomorrow the Federal Reserve I mean, the government of the United States decides to start bashing the EU in order to pump up the US dollar, then this thing could turn right down and go straight towards the CME gap,
Exactly.
which is just waiting for you, giving us the evil eye. So we're a little nervous here, but I really think this is going to break out, and I wouldn't be surprised after we hit the 15,000. A lot of people are going to be like, there's no way we're coming back all the way to the $9,000 level. And that is probably when we're probably going to hit.
This is Bitcoin, man. We are talking about freaking Bitcoin and retracements of 45% within bull markets. It's easy. Bitcoin can do that within a few days. Davinci, thanks. This is an amazing trading setup. And I really appreciate you also giving this warning, because some people, they have, let's say, 1 Bitcoin in their trading account, and they go into a trade with 0.5 Bitcoin and then put it on leverage. This is for sure not what you want to be doing, because you want to make sure that always, in case you are wrong, and this happens every now and then, even to Davinci J15 and me, when you're wrong, you want to make sure that you can come back tomorrow and put in your next trade. That's why your positions shouldn't be too big. Davinci, thank you so much for that. But I can tell you, man, 15,200, this is like music in my ears. And as you know, I'm still in my trade as well myself, and I'm confident that it is at least realistic here within the next few weeks. So let's see what happens, and let's go into Ethereum, because if this is interesting to you guys, I can tell you Ethereum will completely blow your mind now.
Yeah, we could take AB equals CD on Ethereum, and that's going to give us an interesting point of view.
Yes.
If we take a copy of this, I'm just going to drag this actually up to let's see here. There we go. We're going to drag that up, and then we're going to see where that endpoint is, and you can see it's at the $564 level. That's incredible. I think it's probably going to do past that and get it all the way up to 600 before we see any kind of retracement. So that would be absolutely amazing.
You know what? I think I did today or yesterday, I did a Fibonacci analysis, and the 38.2, I don't remember it perfectly, I have to check, but it was in alignment with your AB equals CD target, and I really love to see confluence like this in the charts. So it makes me a little bit more confident also in your specific price target here for Ethereum, $580. I think 2 months ago the people would have laughed at us, just as they were laughing at us when we were calling 400 when it was at 240. So let's see if this comes into place. It would be amazing, since I'm sure that most of the viewers are holding Ethereum, at least in their investment portfolio.
One other thing I would like to try before we go on with this Ethereum analysis is to do a extension analysis. There's 2 ways to do it. One, I like it this way, but there's another interesting way of doing this. I wonder if we can do it on this perpetual contracts. No, I can't. Okay, so I'll just do it my way, which is we're gonna set from this bottom here all the way to this top. Maybe we should do this one right here. This one would be better. Yeah, that one would be better. And then we're going to see where the 61.8 is. Oh, the 1.618. It's at $538. Yeah, it's close to it. Not quite. I was hoping that we could see some confluence and confluencing numbers there. The 2.0 is at 600 or 644. Let's just move this down and see what else is, if there's any other possible number that we can. No, 2 is that. No. Okay. Well, I like that. That's good. And we'll see what we'll take a look at that. Take a look at it another time on doing analysis with longer time frame. But for now, how do you trade this? Is what you guys want to know. It's like, how do I trade this right now, Mr. D? Well, you can see that this is really high. We're in nosebleed section. You want to be careful with your trades here. Set your stops tight. What I would suggest you do is, I'm going to delete this and start over. Look for the W's, right? On the W breakout, you go right ahead. So for example, you can see There's a W here, clear W here. So if you were to, if you bought this breakout at this point, you might be a little bit underwater right now, but that's okay. Your stop loss is right here, and you're looking for a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. That brings us to approximately the trend line that it broke out from. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get up there. Now you could always look for another W here and then take that going higher if you want to do that as well. So that's two ways you can trade this, but make sure that you set your stops tight, because this thing will take your money, so you don't want that to happen. So all right.
Thank you so much for that. I mean, we have 15,300 for 15,200 for Bitcoin and 560 for Ethereum. Completely mind-blowing price targets, considering that we just had a very, very bullish run here. So let's wait and see what happens. I am very pumped about it, since my majority of holdings are Bitcoin, basically like more than 80%, and then also Ethereum as the second highest holding. So thank you so much for that, Davinci. But honestly speaking, everyone is asking about altcoins right now, like left and right on Telegram. You're probably also getting a lot of these questions, Davinci. And then going on CoinMarketCap, we can see all the altcoins already popped. And if they didn't pop, you have to go into the top 300 or so and find an altcoin without any volume. So I really wanted to try here today with you, Davinci, to find an altcoin which maybe didn't pop crazily, which is listed on big exchanges and which has some good potential towards the upside. And Davinci, you and me, maybe we found one. Of course, guys, take it with caution, but let's have a look here into this, a secret altcoin. Davinci, the stage is yours. And of course, guys, if you want to trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, or also altcoins, in our pinned comment we have the best bonus here on YouTube for you. $502 for free on Bybit, Phemex and Udex. It's the 3 exchanges I'm personally trading on. However, only trade if you are an experienced trader. But if you are, and if you click the links on top of the pinned comment section, you can put in your email address and your password, and after an initial deposit of 0.2 Bitcoin, you can get on all these 3 exchanges up to $502 for free. At the 20x leverage, this is a $10,000 trade for free, not even touching your own money. At the 50x leverage, which is not recommended, it would be a $25,000 trade completely for free, not touching your own money. And remember, you can withdraw the profits from this free trade completely for free from the exchange as well. But now let's get back into it.
All right, so here we got the ticker symbol is XZC. I think that's Zcoin, right? Yes, and you can see here the bottom was approximately price in Bitcoin was about 3,500 satoshis, and so we're not too far away. Right now we're almost double that. That's 61,000 sats. So you might want to try to see if we can get some sort of pullback in order to get, because we're cheapskates here, and we want to get the maximum value on our money. And so looking at this, I think the 61.8 might be too late here, but take a look at this. There's no Wing forming here. I was thinking maybe we can pull this back just to here and then look for the 61.8, but because there was no W on this blast off, I'm comfortable saying, hey, you know what, let's take this point here and see if you can get some sort of pullback to the 78.6 on a what's it called, a rage quit. Now keep in mind that there is some fundamental event occurring with this coin. Is that correct, Chris?
Yes, I think mid of September there is the halving coming. Of course, I'm not telling you here Zcoin is the new Bitcoin. It is just like a hard fork and they are doing the same halvings. But of course, especially in an altcoin season, these narratives, they like to be pushed by the community, by their marketing teams and whatever. In this case, they don't have like a company or so, but there are still people pushing for marketing. So I could imagine that towards the halving, people are pushing this narrative and that it might give some fuel here for this altcoin towards the upside, as everyone is familiar with the halving, what it does, and in this case it's also cutting the future inflation in half. So who knows, maybe it is a nice confluence here among the technicals as well.
Yeah, so I would really think we should wait for some sort of like Wing pattern, whether it comes by lower with a lower price, or if it shows up up here. If you see a Wing pattern, keep an eye on this, and then maybe you could buy that the breakout on that. But just remember, breakouts like to make you work for it. So,
Yeah.
and that's what you could do, because those are the two options. You could wait for the 78.6, which is at 46,800 and some odd sats, or keep an eye out on this thing doing a W, and then wherever it breaks out,
Yep.
you know what, I'll take that.
Sounds good.
High.
Okay, can we zoom out? I just wanted to see the retracement from the all-time high. Can you zoom out by
You want to
chance?
zoom in?
No, zoom out,
Okay.
maybe on the weekly or so, to see the retracement from the all-time high. Just to show you guys how crazy the craze was in 2000, and yeah, it's very hard to find. But like basically, this huge pump, we already saw these 80% from the low or whatever. It looks like this if you are zooming out, and this is still the case for some of the altcoins out there. However, please be cautious, guys, because no matter how high the retracement is, most of these altcoins fundamentally they are worth nothing. So we are trading them against Bitcoin to increase our Bitcoin stack. So this is really what I really wanted to make sure that everyone understands here. But yeah, Davinci, thank you so much for that. Bitcoin exciting, Ethereum in my opinion even more exciting, and yeah, this altcoin I might give it a chance myself and trade it here towards the upside in case it works out. We had so many good altcoin trades, so we could go risky here. So besides the TA, Davinci, I really wanted to ask you one question. More and more people, as I already said, coming on Telegram, on my Instagram profile, by the way, at Chris MMCrypto, follow me on Instagram if you're interested in my private life, mindset and all of that, lifestyle. But yeah, many people are asking me here, is the altcoin season starting? I made a few videos about that, but I wanted to know from you, since you are the star of today's show, Davinci, what are your thoughts about the altcoin season? Do you think it started? Is it some kind of a fake out? What is your game plan? Do you think yeah, we should ride this whole wave, or should we wait for another entry point for the altcoins? Yeah, just like your overall take.
Well, my overall take on altcoins is that we're due to have a season in March, and it was actually postponed because of the crisis. Now we're having I think we're ramping up the altcoin season, and I think we're going to see more different coins start to move higher. So always look for some coins that are low, like the one that we just showed today. And don't chase the ones that are already popped off, because you know what, you're liable to get lose money and get killed on those coins. So don't get greedy, right? Play from a position of strength, and the strengthy position is coins that are at the low.
Exactly. And I mean, whatever strategy you have, if you are taking half on a double, whatever, it is important to have a strategy and to stick to it, because within that way you can exclude psychology, and that alone already puts you on an edge towards all the other market participants. So Davinci, thank you so much for coming back to the channel today. I know you have a lot of stuff on your table, we have to cut it off today, but I really appreciate you taking the time for this emergency update here today. So I hope we see each other very soon at the next one here of MMCrypto on our channel. And do you have any last words to share before we wrap it up for today?
Like I've always said, always play from a position of strength and don't get wrecked.
Do not get wrecked, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, guys, we will see each other at the next one of MMCrypto already tomorrow. Click the subscription box right here, and also click the Bible tutorial, which is popping up right there. And as always, guys, bye-bye.